if Sheffield United are both Manchester City players.
Wow. The left-hand side, obviously, Rashford in the form he's in. Is this
Harry's playing? He's playing for his future at Man United, which brings...
wasn't great for him, but now we've got a manager, a team that are pressing. They've got...
So Manchester United against Fulham in the FA Cup 6th round. Play that's up to Manchester City.
Such a shame. It's a shame.
And we have to remind people the hardest part of football is scoring goals.
Yes.
It is the hardest part. Defending can be easy, tackling people, hitting people, but to put the ball in the back.
You're thinking like, yeah, everyone will fancy Man United to win the game, right, wouldn't you? But like, they've had a great season up to this point. They've got their best players back in the team, and this is a chance for them to go for it and really like bloody their nose.
Big reception for Erik ten Hag a couple of moments ago as he walked past us. Very popular already. The Manchester United fans can see what an excellent job he's doing. Can he steer his team in?
Lee Dixon lost an F5 since the resumption. Mitrovic looking for Pereira. Pereira looking for Diop, who's trying to tease David De Gea, and he had to react.
Yeah, there's certainly one thing on the mind: get the ball in the box as soon as he can.
Out of paging fullback Anthony Robinson. There's a little slip from
United think about where to pass the ball into midfield.
Intelligent run. Willian is backing him up. It comes to Willian. Just didn't catch it right.
Yeah, really good.
It's behind him. Fernandes has gone down. Manchester United continue. Wan-Bissaka against Brentford.
They were terrible, they really were.
It's Weghorst. And he just didn't catch it. He did have options here, and Harrison Reed has escaped, and he's got options waiting in the centre. He didn't know which one to choose.
Oh, what a chance.
Robinson, a lovely little ball into the centre. Fernandes, a lovely ball into the centre, which is prodded away. Mantelpiece once again, they've already overlapped. Great way to pass towards Mitrovic. Ream tossing it back into a dangerous area, and no one attacked it.
Well, we could play extra time, another 2 hours of football.
And it's Fulham who have been the more assertive. It's a good ball down to Fernandes. He's got Sancho at the far post. Just didn't have enough strength on the ball to get through to him. Another cup date. 20 minutes, and we've seen them come alive later in matches a few times already this season.
Well, you have to give credit to Fulham. They've got every line.
Mitrovic trying to shrug off Harry Maguire. Well, it's not quite Usyk against Fury, but it is. Pereira, Ream, almost came off. His cross is towards Weghorst. He couldn't quite stretch for it. Sabitzer was in there too.
Well, that's what he does, Rashford. He puts balls like that and he creates from that left-hand side.
Pragmatic, there's nothing pragmatic about Harrison Reed. And then Mitrovic goes down under collision with Martinez. It was a lovely pirouette from Reed to set it up. Rashford fancies himself taking on Diop, but unavailable for selection at some point. Tussle that. That's a lovely turn.
Long runs on it as well.
It's not something you can run off, is it? Kroll. Looking immediately to release Rashford. There was a head. Now Sabitzer. Now Rashford. And there's space in the centre for Weghorst. But the goalkeeper, Bernd Leno, did a really good job narrowing down the angle.
Yeah, lots of things going in,
which is going to feel. Willian and Pereira trying to join the Sancho. Gets it back again. Robinson sticking to his the pieces on the chessboard, and they've done that quite a lot already in this. Robinson's cross towards Mitrovic. There's another decent delivery from a wide area.
Well, they work.
Play the reverse ball to Sabitzer. Here's Rashford. Wasn't anticipating it. Rashford, who's now tussling with Harrison Reed. To aim at now. One of them is Luke Shaw at the far post, and Kenny Tete read it and just guided away from the England fullback, who went charging into the box.
Yeah, there he goes.
Away with the ball. Still chasing for it. Comes through to Sabitzer. Carried away by Bernd Leno and picked up at the second attempt. He's had a couple of chances in Manchester United red, but hasn't yet opened his account.
Yeah.
And now Palhinha. The deflection was offside. On to Tete. It's a decent effort, not too far away.
Minimum of 2 minutes by time.
The Weghorst, then on to Sancho, back to McTominay, takes a deflection, it's behind for a corner. You just wonder whether or not Sancho could have analysed that first half with Mark Pugac next, but at half-time, it's on here. What the... Here's tussling with Luke Shaw again. Mention, it's Willian, and now Anthony Robinson, and it's just over the top after a timely save from David De Gea.
No, it's a good chance, but why Willian doesn't hit this with his left foot, I have no idea.
And Willian hitting it, and David De Gea had to get something on it again.
Oh, that's brilliant effort. We know what he's going to do, Willian. He's got this trick.
Aimed in by Pereira again. It's helped on towards Mitrovic, and he has snatched the lead for Fulham. And it's nothing more than they deserve. His first FA Cup goal is a goal for Fulham at Old Trafford, which puts them a step closer towards the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Marcus Rashford down, the referee being behind in a couple of matches here recently. Here it's Rashford from Weghorst, and a chance for Bruno Fernandes. Never really looked set for that.
Well, a big long ball to Weghorst. It's a good header out to
Manchester United on the back foot here. Was not forthcoming. Decourt over Reed. Palinha. Fernandes with a challenge which was initially going to go unpunished, but I think the assistant on the near side, Scott Ledger, saw... It's bent towards the far post, and first ball for the Brazilian to chase. Match stride for stride with Anthony Robinson.
It's a good racer.
Tete. Mitrovic fighting for it. And a heavy touch which takes him towards the corner, and then Harry Maguire imperfect. It's Mitrovic! There it was. It's sent back to Sancho. He'll strike it, deflection, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Well, Sancho thinks he's hit someone in a red shirt.
Can Sancho get his finish right? He can't. He thinks it was a handball by Willian.
Well, they'll be having a look at this. I'm not sure. Straight away, Willian was pointing to his chest. For me, it looks like his hand just comes out. His handball is going to give a penalty here.
They won today. Penalty kick. It's a red card for Willian. And Fernandes to level things up for Manchester United, and he does. And the tide turns in the FA Cup quarter-final. Manchester United are back on terms. Fulham down to 9. Thinking, here's Shaw from Sancho, in towards Sabitzer. It didn't take long. Manchester United take full advantage. And in the blink of an eye, they've gone from 1-0 down to 2-1 up. And they're on their way to the semi-finals of the FA Cup.
Well, they're looking for an offside, but Shaw's onside.
40 seconds. Fred onto Bruno Fernandes to seal it. Well, Manchester United, if they weren't before, they're in an unassailable position now. It's going to be another Wembley appearance for Eric Ten.
Xin chào các bạn nhé. Hiện tại bây giờ đang là 5 giờ chiều. Bây giờ thì mình đang chuẩn bị đi ra ngoài này có chút việc thì các bạn. Đây mình sẽ đi ăn mía cho các bạn xem nha. Sẽ đi ăn mía các bạn ạ. Ăn mía.